This video is for my buyers and my realtors to give a quick update of what's going on in the rate world, our favorite. So you may have heard recently from the news, rates dipped down, they're now below 6, they're in the 5s, and they were for like 6 minutes. Rates and the average interest rate are very similar to gas prices, and you can drive by the gas station and literally see the person changing the price in the middle of the day. Rates will open up in the morning. That will be the rate, usually around 10 or 11. That can change by noon, 2, 4, 5 o'clock before they close out. So rates may have dropped. They dropped teeny tiny from a 6.02 to a 5.99. I hate to tell you, it's like $10 difference for most people. You're not even gonna have noticed it for the average person, but they did drop down a tiny bit. Then they came right back up because of the weekend and the geopolitical environment is what I'll say, I guess. So rates came back up. They popped right back up to that kind of low 6-ish range, maybe mid 6s, depending on your credit. So I always tell everyone to keep in mind when you're hearing news about rates, people get really frustrated when they're like, well, the news, or I read, or I saw that rates for this now. The data that's being released that news outlets are reporting on is the Freddie Mac mortgage data. And they go from the previous week for the data that they report. They are running from the previous week-long time frame. So again, as like I just said, rates are changing every day and could change hourly. So by the time that news has come out about rates, they've likely already changed. Same thing if you were to read a news story from a week ago, some more has probably gotten added to it. So rates will change constantly. I tell everyone it's not about tracking rates anyway. It's about tracking your affordability when it makes sense for you to buy, irregardless of these tiny typically changes in rates. If you want to talk about your affordability, when it makes sense to buy, if you can buy, if you're a realtor and you want to talk about good ways to present this to clients, let me know.